Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones.
We add new summaries of the great books twice a week. Like this video and subscribe to the channel.
Imagine a plane flying from Los Angeles, California to New York City, New York. The pilot makes a tiny change, shifting the plane's path by just a few feet. This small shift leads the plane to land in Washington, District of Columbia instead of New York City. This story shows how little changes can lead to big results over time. In our daily life, we often overlook tiny actions. Maybe you start jogging for 20 minutes or eat a large pizza. The next day, you might not see any difference. But if you continue these actions every day, they lead to big outcomes. Eating pizza daily might make you gain weight in a year, while daily jogging can make you fitter. The message is clear. Small habits make a big difference in our lives. Changes don't always show instantly, but they add up over time. If you ever feel down because you can't see quick progress, focus on your long-term path. For example, saving a little money every month might not seem much now, but in years, it'll grow significantly. Always remember, it's the direction that matters. The secret to a successful future? Build good habits today. Imagine you enter a dark room. Without thinking, you search for a light switch. This action is a habit. It's something you do automatically. Many things we do daily, like brushing teeth or driving, are habits. They're strong and shape our actions. But how do habits start? In the past, a man named Edward Thorndike studied cats. He put them in a box and timed how long they took to get out. At first, the cats scrambled around confused, but they soon learned a lever could open the door. After trying many times, they could escape in only 6 seconds. Getting out became a habit for them. Thorndike learned that when an action brings a good result, like freedom, we do it often until it becomes automatic. Habits have 4 parts. 1. A cue that makes us act, like entering a dark room. 2. A wish for something better, wanting light in the room. 3. An action, turning on the light. 4. A reward, feeling happy seeing everything. Think about morning coffee. Waking up makes you want to feel awake. So, you make coffee and feel refreshed. Now you know how habits work. Next, learn to build good habits for a better life. Habits are made of 4 parts: a cue or signal, a wish, an action, and a good feeling after. If you understand this, you can make good habits stay. Imagine wanting to learn guitar. You have one, but you forget to play. Now, think about making the guitar easy to see. Maybe place it in your living room. When you see it, you'll want to play. Besides this, make a clear plan. Instead of saying, "I'll play the guitar sometime," say, "On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, after my alarm rings, I'll play for an hour." And remember to keep your guitar easy to see. Does this method work? Let's see. In Boston, Dr. Ann Thorndike wanted people to eat better. Changing eating habits is hard. So, she tried a simple change. In a hospital food place, she made water easier to find than soda. In 3 months, soda buying went down by 11%, but water buying went up by 25%. Just by changing what people saw first, they chose better. Changing your surroundings can make good habits easier. Just like making water easy to find made people drink more of it. We all want good habits, but how do we make them stick? The secret is dopamine, a brain chemical that gives us a pleasure boost. When you eat or drink something good, dopamine makes you feel happy, urging you to do it again. Now, you might think you only get this happy boost after doing something fun. Surprise! You get it just by thinking about fun things. Your brain loves to expect good times. Why does this matter? Let's talk about temptation bundling. Imagine something you should do but find boring, like exercise. Now, link it with something you love, like watching TV shows. Meet Ronan Byrne, a student from Ireland. Ronan liked watching Netflix but found exercise boring, so he got clever. He connected his exercise bike to his computer. Netflix would only play if he kept pedaling. Now Ronan was excited to exercise. You can do this too, even without tech skills. Love reading the latest gossip? Only read magazines at the gym. Want to watch sports? Allow yourself 30 minutes of sports TV after finishing work tasks. By mixing what you have to do with what you love to do, you can ride a wave of happiness and build strong habits. Want to build a new habit? The secret is to make it easy and enjoyable. Easy actions rule our day, like scrolling through pictures online or eating snacks. Tough tasks, like learning a new language, don't attract us much. How can we change this? First, let's talk about friction. James Clear is bad at sending greeting cards, but his wife is great at it. Why? She has a box of cards sorted for every occasion right at home. This small setup makes it easy for her to send a card whenever needed. If you want to stop a bad habit, do the opposite. Make it hard to do. For example, if you watch too much TV, unplug it. Now, you'll only turn it on when you really want to watch. Second, meet the 2-minute rule. Make a habit so simple that you can do it in 2 minutes. Want to read more? Start with reading 2 pages every night. Want to get fit? Put on your running shoes every day after work. These small steps make big tasks feel doable. The key is to start small and reduce friction. Once you begin, you'll likely keep going. So, make your habit easy to start, and you'll be on the path to success. People love immediate rewards. Let's dive into a story that shows this. Stephen Luby, a skilled health expert, worked in Karachi, Pakistan in the 90s. He amazingly lowered sickness in children by giving them nice soap. Though everyone knew hand washing was important, they didn't do it often. But when Luby introduced a high-quality soap that smelled great, everyone started washing their hands. It felt good. This teaches us a key rule. For a habit to stick, it should feel satisfying. Now, there's a challenge. Today, rewards for our actions come later. For example, you work today but get paid weeks later. Or you exercise but don't see results immediately. This is different from our ancestors who did things and saw quick results, like eating when hungry. Sometimes, we choose bad habits because they give quick pleasure, like smoking. Even if it's harmful in the long run, the short pleasure wins. So, how do we make good habits feel good instantly? Here's a tip from a couple. They wanted to eat healthily and save money. Every time they skipped eating out, they added $50 to a trip to Europe savings account. Seeing their savings grow gave them instant joy, keeping them on the right path. Keep habits strong with trackers and promises. We all want to keep our good habits, but sometimes even fun and helpful habits can be hard to keep up. So, how can we stay on the right path? A great idea is habit tracking. In the past, successful people like Benjamin Franklin used this. From when he was 20, Franklin had a special book. In it, he marked how well he did with his personal rules, like speaking wisely and staying busy. Every night, he would check how he did that day. You can do this too. Just use a calendar or book. Mark each day you do your habit. This simple act feels good and keeps you excited to continue. Another smart idea is a habit promise. Brian Harris, a businessman from Nashville, Tennessee, used this. He made a strong promise, signed by his wife and trainer. He wanted to weigh 200 pounds. To reach this, he decided to write down what he ate and check his weight weekly. If he didn't, he had to pay money. He didn't want to lose money or disappoint the people he cared about. This helped him succeed. Want to try? Make a promise with someone you trust. If you don't do your habit, face a consequence. With a friend watching, you'll more likely keep your good habits. Remember, small habits can lead to big successes.
We add new summaries of the great books twice a week. Like this video and subscribe to the channel